Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. I bid to team, my team members, and also Sir Jackson. So today we are going to discuss for our fourth video discussion, which is we are going to discuss about the third gadget that we have chosen, which is the smartwatch. But before that, let us introduce ourselves first. So my name is Nurul Ain Shafiqah binti Ismail Azam, and my metric number is EX03568. So how about you guys?
Hi, Iman Fazili. Matrix number is EX03565.
Hi, my name is Nandini Dr. Punasagaran. My metric number is EX03648.
Today we are going to discuss about the smartwatch. So for me, actually, I don't have a smartwatch, and I do not know much about this smartwatch. But because of this video discussion, so I made some research about it, and I think it has benefit that could really is my daily life. So as now we are on virtual learning, and I'm not working, so I just currently staying at home. Just do some activities by myself, and it's really kind of like because of I don't really use much. I always use my phones to do all those activities. So for example, so I give an example. So every day I tend to go walking and so jogging with my sisters, and because of I love to listen to the music. Uh, while jogging, while walking, my sisters, I tend to bring my phones and then bring my earphones to with me so that I can listen to the music while jogging. But it was so uncomfortable, and it's so hard because while you're jogging or while you're walking, you need to bring your phones along with you. It's so hard. But then after doing some research about this smartwatch, I think I need it so that it can is my daily activities. So the first benefits that I found about this smartwatch is that they don't just tell the time. So, because of many people prefer wearing a watch because the purpose of that is either the functional, simply telling the time, or because it is fashionable. So, but watches nowadays are becoming less and less popular because of the smartphone. Because who needs to buy a watch when their phone tells the time? The phone has a calendar, has an alarm, so it's a valid point. And because of that, it explains that why watch sales are decreased in the last few years. But because of these smartwatches, they offer something a little bit different, and it's become a trend. It's offer all these basic watches features that some smartphones cannot do it. That is why I think smartwatch are more preferable for people nowadays. So the second thing is that it can be a travel buddy, So for example, for the Apple Watch, so for example, it's able to deliver different vibrations to your wrist to tell if you should turn right or you should turn left when you following direction. So if you just if you want to look for a direction, so we use our smartphones, and then we cannot see the scenery of the environment around us. So it's really uncomfortable. It's unsatisfying to use that. So if we have this Apple Watch, watch instead of just constantly looking at a smartphone, for example, we are able to follow the invisible guide that inform us where to go. And it make us to look up and take in the scenery instead of just staring at the map on the smartphone. The third benefits that I think is the smartwatch is is that it can find a phone or key or any device easily. As you all know that losing a phone or keys is an extremely frustrating experience. So it always seems to happen before some important occasion that we just can be late for. So, but if we have this smartwatch, it can render this inconvenience a thing of the past. So most of the smartwatch have the find phone feature, which we can connect our phone or any device to it, and we'll be able to ring it through our watch whenever we wish. So if we lost our phone, so we can just press a few buttons on the watch and it will be okay in a second. And the last things that I think it's so good. This smartwatch so good is that they work as a good fitness tracker. So many smartwatches now have fitness tracking as a core feature, which it will help us to keep with our fitness goals. So it can also from this smartwatch it can count steps, distance, our calories, our heart rate, pulse rate, even it can calculate our sleep, and some even go beyond this to calculate other important metrics that we might need. So I'm sure that if we have this smartwatch, it can really give benefits to our life. I think that's all for me. So how about you guys?
Okay. Okay. So Ain has explained the advantages of smartwatch. Okay. I just I just have this what is the reason for its popularity? So people who are jogging or are exercising find it challenging to use a phone or on the road or in a gym. So using your expensive mobile on road or in the gym may risk damaging your device. So in this case, smartwatch allows people to wear them on their wrists, which is very convenient while running or jogging while they exercise. So basically, the main reason for smartwatch to be this popular is it benefits more to people who exercise and who went on a jogging. So it benefits them more because it's easier to wear smartwatch, to have your phone here instead of a real phone inside your pocket. So, but I'm just gonna like highlight the disadvantages of smartwatch. Okay, I heard Ain explain just now. True, smartwatch has many advantages. However, one of their one of their advantages are limited battery life. So some smartwatch can be used for 1 till 2 days after a full charge. So watches are something that you wear every day, and if you forgot to charge it by the battery, only have a battery life of the next morning. So it can deter you from tracking your sleep, and if let's say if you are not let's say if you are a lazy person like me. As for me, having a So number two is sensitive like in analyzing the data. So not only Apple has a smartwatch, Fitbit. I'm not sure, but they do have that the same features as smartwatch. But yeah, as I said just now, hopefully the brands will work on the accuracy of the data because some people really rely on that. So number three is tiny screen. Smartwatches have really tiny screens. As we get lots of notifications every day, we might feel like everything is cluttered in a small space of watch screen. So we cannot do much about its screen size because it's limited just because of the screen size. So it's limited just because of this feature if you have eye problems. So some people say it's a wristwatch because of the screen size. I don't know if some people really uses smartwatch to watch movies. I've never seen that before because mostly people use them to count your heart rate and to watch and some other notifications. Like if people call you, you can see your noti. But yeah, the screen is very small and it's very limited. So cannot replace your smartphone and cannot last long due to its limited battery life. So smartwatches are best for people who do regular jogging and exercise and monitor their health. As I said just now, as I explained, it benefits more to people who do fitness than for regular use. For regular use, it's helpful too. In terms of one of the thing I think is convenient is when you're driving and you couldn't see the notification on your phone, so you can see it at your watch. So, but it's still not for people who do fitness and exercise. So as the battery drains quickly by apps random notification receiving from your phone, there is that at the end of the day because it uses battery to keep the smartwatch going. And so you can buy them. It's only practical to buy the smartwatch as a health monitor device and use them as long as you want, or go for smart brands if required. So yeah, that's from me. I've already explained the disadvantages. Nantini, what about you?
Okay, hello. I want to share with you all about the typical features. Many smartwatch models manufactured in the year 2010's complete functional and stand-alone products. Some serve as being used in sports, the GPS tracking unit being used to record historical data. For example, when we doing the jogging time, we will record our kilometer also. We can use record historical data of workout and we can upload it onto a computer or online to create a log of activities for analysis or sharing. Some watches can serve as full GPS watches. And then the companies and competitive products into the market, media space is becoming a desired commodity on smartwatches. With Apple, Sony, Samsung, and Motorola introducing their smartwatch models, 15% of tech consumers use wearable technologies. The functionality of this watch attract tech consumers who possess buying power, which has attracted many advertisers. So the sport watch of function includes activity tracker feature and GPS watches made for training, diving, and outdoor sports. Functions may include training programs, lap times, speed display, GPS tracking unit, route tracking, diff computer, heart rate monitor compatibility, cadence sensor compatibility, and compatibility with sport transitions. And other watches can cooperate with an app in a smartphone to carry out their functions. They are paired usually by Bluetooth with a smartphone. Some of these only work with a phone that runs the same mobile operating systems. Others use a unique watch OS or otherwise are able to work with more smartphones. Where the watch may function as a remote to the phone, this allows the watch to receive calls, SMS, messages, calendar invites, and any data that may be made available by relevant phone app. Some fitness tracker watches give users reports on the number of kilometers they walked, hours they slept, and so on. So the expected for mobile advertising on wearable devices to increase heavily by 2017 as advanced hyper-targeting modules are introduced to the devices in order for an advertisement to be effective on a smartwatch. Companies have stated that the ad must be able to create experience native to the smartwatch itself. And also it's a long-lasting batteries. Long battery life lasts up to 30 days on a single charge, plus 20 more with time and activity tracking only. Some watches use a button battery for time with longer lasting periods. And that's all from me. Thank you.
So I think that's all from us for our fourth video discussion. So see you again on our next video discussion. Thank you guys.